Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Augustus, and I'm back again with another episode of Tsukihime. When we last left off, well, we didn't do that much, but we did hang out with Ciel, which is important. Well, I don't really want to spoil why that's important. I do, however, apparently want to hit my pause recording button instead of my mute button when I need to cough. Oh, well. And I would also like to apologize in advance. It is very hot where I live, and I have a fan on in the background. It's just a ceiling fan. It's not a desk fan or an oscillating fan or anything like that. So hopefully it won't be too noticeable, or, well, best intentions not noticeable at all, but, you know. But, well, after the next couple of episodes, if it is annoying or unbearable, I will probably, well, if it's unbearable, I will go back and re-record these next few episodes with the fan off. But I don't think it will be. I think if it's noticeable at all, it's just going to be a very, very, very slight noise in the background. Again, here's hoping. But if it is something that's kind of annoying, kind of noticeable, but not enough to go and re-record like 3 episodes, or 4 episodes, however many episodes I'm recording before I edit next, maybe it's just 2. God, I don't know. Well, it won't be like that, and I'll probably notice it while editing, and, well, the next few episodes will be free from that as I record the next episodes after that with the fan turned off because it was an issue. Whatever, it doesn't really matter that much. Hopefully it's not an issue at all. Hopefully. So hopefully I don't need to spend any more time on it. So we're going to skip. This is a choice that I had to re-record this just a minute ago because I'm an idiot, and confuse buttons because I'm an idiot. Anyway, the choices here, you choose this one. These can lead to the same scene. This one is better if you have a lower CL regard but still want the CL route. This one is better if you have higher regard, but they take you ultimately to the same outcome if you're going to the CL route. Again, depending on how much points you have with CL. Anyway, this is just a bad dream. But just what is wrong about it? Wrong, wrong, wrong. Wrong, wrong, wrong. I killed her. Is that fact wrong? I didn't kill her. Is that fact wrong? No, all that's totally wrong. That's wrong, 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 wrong. Okay, I'm gonna stop making noises now. Wrong. No, no, that is wrong. That is, say this stuff like this is very. I like it a lot in writing, especially with this sort of writing, a little bit more informal. If it wasn't like an actual fucking paper novel, or I guess ebook as well, I'd be really annoyed. But in like something with imagery, comics, manga, graphic novels, anime, cartoon, television show, stuff like this, I find it really evocative, very, very imaginative in what it's trying to convey. Anyway, I'm saying it's wrong. It can't be. I guess I should also say I'm muting to sniffle a lot because I'm allergic to existing, basically. So I apologize if I don't mute like I think I do, because my I have butterfingers or something, or OBS just doesn't like the button I chose for push to mute, which is also possible. But it usually works, or as far as I know. It can't be. It just can't be. Wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. I don't know her. She's just some stranger I saw walking down the street. See, isn't that strange to you, Shiki? She's a complete stranger. Why would I have to kill her? There is no answer to my screams. Besides, the reason is clear. From the moment I saw her, I could only think of one thing. Yes, I, Tonoshiki, wanted to kill that girl. That's what I wanted to do back then. Just that. It was all so muddy inside my head, I didn't put it in words. Wrong. I feel like throwing up. I'm not going to make puking noises. I've already mentioned that before, but that will probably... it probably won't make me puke, but it will make me cough like crazy. The contents of my stomach rise up. Yeah, I'm not gonna, again, I think annoying or dumb noises is better than me trying to make retching noises into my microphone. The crimson is soaking into my eyeballs. I dash out. I don't think for even a moment about how I might be seen or to hide the body. I just want to escape from here. Half crazed, I flee from the unfamiliar apartment. Bleh. I will do like simple like bleh. Those are easy to do. And don't make me cough from because I'm like forcing air out with my diaphragm. It doesn't matter. I'm going into more detail than is necessary. My stomach acid rises in my throat. I throw everything back up. My food, my gastric juices, everything while I cry. Pant, 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 pant. There is nothing left in my stomach. But my body continues to force me to throw up, as if trying to undo what had occurred and return me to my ordinary life. Pant, 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 pant. Pain. It hurts like my insides are burning. The tears won't stop and my body collapses to the floor like a pile of garbage. When you Popeye, I can't do a Popeye voice. I don't even know why I tried. I keep crying. I killed someone. I killed her without reason, without mercy, like breaking apart a doll. What was it all about? Why I felt like that? Why I killed her? Even now, I can't find a reason. It's a lie. No, it's too odd to be true. That thing just happened might not be real. So, this is just one of those dreams where I have to faint. Never had one of those dreams before that I remember. That's not true. I've had nightmares where the only way I ended the nightmare was by falling unconscious in some way, dying, sleeping, hitting my head, blah, blah, blah. It's a lie. Besides, how can someone cut apart someone else like that with just a knife? I read it in a book once. It takes a whole day of strenuous labor to cut someone up, even when using a saw. That's why there's no way I could possibly have done such a thing with just a knife. These lines never existed in the first place. Everything was just a delusion I had fallen for. It's a lie. I'm a bit sick, if you can't notice from my voice. Gastric juices drip over my lips. Passing out, that's just a weird choice of word. Passing out of my mouth, dripping down my jaw. That's just a weird kind of, I mean, it makes sense, it's just weird. Mixed with the juices is something red. My throat is probably bleeding because my stomach keeps trying to throw up even when there's nothing left in there. It hurts. That's why this isn't a dream, and I'm just lying to myself. I've also felt pain in dreams before, but it's usually associated with pain in, real life. though amplified like crazy, usually, in my experience. I don't know if I'm just weird, because that's very possible. Yes, actually, I understand everything. I lusted after her. Just looking at her aroused me. When I cut her apart, it was so thrilling, I almost ejaculated. Those eyes, too. If I knew those lines could cut things apart like paper being shredded, I should have understood that even a person could easily be cut apart like I did, just like I just did to her. But my mouse. I had lived a normal life without even thinking about something like that. If I really am the sort of dangerous person who could easily kill just about anything, then I should have put out these eyes or lived a life without seeing anyone. I'm sorry, Sensei. I'm so sorry. Not even a simple promise. But I don't care about myself. I killed that person. That person's life up until now. The people around that person. The future that person dreamed of. Everything. Destroyed by a stranger. Even if I regret it, I cannot be forgiven. Even if I apologize, I cannot be forgiven. Have I gone insane? I don't know. Yeah, going insane is the later routes. There isn't even a trace of that impulse left. But if that impulse came again, what will happen to me? The thought of holding back never crossed my mind. I did not even try to stop myself. Kill this girl. If it had seemed like the obvious thing to do, and I went through with it, then there's nothing I can do. Then the answer is simple. I must be insane. I've probably been mad since 8 years ago, when I miraculously came back to life from a fatal accident. I'm cold. The sun has gone down without me noticing. What time is it now? I can't tell. My eardrums are filled with noise like a static TV. Static. 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 The sound doesn't stop. It's terribly cold. If I stay sitting down on this bench like this, I think I'm going to die. Static, static, static. I don't feel anything. I don't care about that repeating noise or the freezing cold. My body is shivering. It may be due to the cold or the uneasiness or the fear or regret. I can't tell which. I've killed someone, and I can't explain why I did it without any reason. What a joke. There's no reason, so there's no way I can explain it. I killed her just because I felt like killing her. Such a reason is insanity. Yeah, it would be so easy if I was just insane. But my heart still remains sane. It's only because I'm still sane that I can feel this numbness. Static, static, static. Bzzz. I could just make a static sound effect and put it in there, but that's work and would probably be horrifically annoying to put it at a volume that's, hearable. Because I know how to make static and audio edit. It doesn't matter. I'm going into detail. I'm going off on tangent. The knife is still in my hand. Resolving this killing by myself, that's pretty easy. But I can't do it. I'm still sane, so I can't do it. My heart fears death, and somewhere in my heart, I know that doing so will not settle this or atone for it. The noise continues. My body temperature continues to plummet. I can't kill myself. But if I leave things as they are, I'll disappear. Maybe that's for the best. Even if a killer like me survives. If I just quickly die like this, Tonoku? Suddenly, my name is called. I raise my head. There's Senpai. It feels like decades since I last saw her. Oh, Umbrella Senpai. What are you doing sitting out here in the rain? Rain. I see. The static noise up until now was the sound of the rain. No wonder it's cold. I can see now that I'm completely soaked and freezing. Oh, you don't even have an umbrella. You're going to catch a cold like that, Tono-kun. Senpai's voice is so painful. It was only a few hours ago that I last heard it, but now it sounds so distant. Tono-kun? Can you hear me? Yeah. It wouldn't be so bad to catch a cold. I just reply without thinking. That won't do. You'll catch more than a cold with rain like this, even if it is October. Her sentence cuts off as she touches me. How long have you been like this, Tono-kun? You're so cold. Senpai pulls my arm and forces me up from the bench. I'll lend you my umbrella, so please hurry and go home and do something about your body. It'll really be a matter of life and death if you don't warm up quickly. Yeah. But I can't go home. I can't go anywhere ever again. I can't go home after doing something like that. I don't think there's anywhere left where I can rest anymore. Senpai stares at me. I see. Then let's go back to my room. It's closer than your house, so it's perfect. Senpai pulls me by the arm. I can't shake her off. I can't think about anything at the moment, and Senpai's warmth is the only certain thing in this world where everything feels numb. Senpai's room is a common one-room apartment in a two-story building. Just one really small, cramped room the size of 6 tatami mats and one kitchen. And as one might expect from Senpai, the room is a neat one. That trivial fact relaxes my numbed nerves just a little. Here, please wipe yourself with this. She hands me a bath towel. Sorry, I don't have any clothes that fit you. Please just bear with it for a while. I'll go prepare something warm for you to drink right away. Senpai retreats to the kitchen. I'm left by myself in the neat room. I've never imagined coming into a girl's room like this. Twice in one day, as a matter of fact. A girl's room. The room of a girl. A girl's room, which I forced myself into and killed a girl in. I feel like throwing up. What am I doing here? In such a place? I have absolutely no right to receive Senpai's hospitality here. Thanks for waiting. Here you go. Tono-kun. You've got to wipe yourself down quickly. The outline on her hair looks a bit like it wasn't cropped 100% correctly. I don't know, I'm looking too much into it. Senpai scolds me as she begins to rub my head with the bath towel. See, your shirt is all soaked too. You got to take it off. You might catch pneumonia like this. A very fierce-looking senpai takes the buttons on my shirt, undoes the buttons on my shirt. Suddenly, her fingers stop. Senpai takes a long, hard look at my chest. This is a healed wound, isn't it? She must be surprised to see the old wound on my chest. The burn-like marks are right in the middle of my chest. She might be surprised at seeing them because she didn't know. Yeah, they're fine. It's already been 8 years. I see. Thank goodness. If this wound was the reason you're acting funny, I'd have to take you to the hospital right away. Senpai gives a faint, soft smile. A twinge. Whenever I see her smile, whenever I see her smiling face, my chest hurts. It's alright. I can do it by myself, so leave me alone. Okay. I'll bring you some tea then. Oh, if you take your shirt off, please use that sheet there and warm yourself. I wipe my trousers with the bath towel, but even so, my trousers are still wet. The sheet is going to get soaked if I cover myself with it. I take off my shirt and wrap the top half of my body with the towel. You finished wiping yourself? Then let's have some tea. Senpai sits down, holding a tea set. Please sit down too, Tono-kun. I can't calm down with you standing up. I do as I'm told and sit down. Senpai pours some English tea and hands it to me. Neither of us say anything. Senpai drinks her English tea as if she doesn't notice my presence. Following Senpai's example, I drink some as well. It's hot. So hot that it hurts my tongue. The warmth puts a pulse into me. It feels like my heart, brain, and all my other organs that stopped begin to move a little again. Senpai says nothing. It's not long before the teacup is empty. Senpai naturally refills the cup again with more. I get the feeling I have to say something. Tono-kun. I recoil in shock. I'm going out for a bit. Can I count on you to look after the house? Yeah. That's fine. Alright then, I'll leave it up to you. I'll be right back, so don't do anything funny. I wonder how serious she is. Smiling as she speaks, Senpai leaves. I'm alone again. The warm something I'd felt up to a moment ago is quickly cooling down. Senpai didn't ask me anything. She takes a person like me into her room and looks after me like it's the natural thing to do. Though I didn't notice. The warmth of the tea, the neatness of the room. What is many, many times more comforting than those things is having someone beside me. My chest hurts. A little while ago, I preferred to be alone, feeling nothing. But now, I become uneasy just by her absence. I want to scream like I've gone crazy. What arrogance. I'm a murderer, after all. I don't have any right to Senpai's kindness. But I'm selfishly wanting Senpai to quickly come home. I'm home, Tono-kun. Thanks for looking after the place. Senpai. It seems Senpai has brought all sorts of things. There are several plastic bags hanging from her hand. Actually, I think this is where we're going to end off. We're not quite a cliffhanger, but I don't want to start the episode immediately off with the scene that comes next. But I do want it to be pretty close to the beginning. And, well, this is a good episode length because I like episodes about this long. Anyway, next time on Tsukihime, we will be spending some more quality time alone with Ciel in her room at night with no one else around, with Ciel alone. See you all next time on Tsukihime.